the KX News Storm Team.
Well, we're in a full-blown blizzard out there. That is the case here in downtown Harvey. You can see under the lights here, the wind just pushing that snow and drifting it across the roadways here. That's what a lot of us are having to drive through. Now in town, in some cases, you're okay. But of course, out in the open country, it's near zero visibility. Here's our map here showing you that all of us, we're all under a blizzard warning now, and that's going to last until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So gusts up to 40 and 50 miles per hour are what we're seeing here with that snow, and so visibility is zero at times, zero at the Bismarck Airport. That's where our sensor is here. Less than a quarter of a mile all across east of 83, even up 83 here. Really tough to travel across the state. The entire state considered a no travel advised with many road closures. I-94 has been closed for over 24 hours because of this storm right here, the center of this low moving through Minnesota. It's tightened up, meaning the winds have strengthened as it's pushing to the east, and it's ejecting more snow back into North Dakota before it leaves. Now we've got snow moving through central North Dakota right now. This is continuing to push west. I am watching this small little plume of some heavy snow. We have an enhanced radar here for you so you can see where the heaviest snow is, and we intentionally made it this color so it kind of pokes out at you, if you will, so you can see it easier. So we can see where that heavy snow is down Highway 2, around the Denby area, Granville. You're getting some heavy snow. This is heading towards Norwich, into Surrey, Deering, and right for Minot. So heads up into Minot. If you've got someone trying to travel home from work, give them a heads up. We've got some heavy snow coming your way. Here's the southern end of this line. Lots of light to moderate snow. We could still see some heavy pockets of snow develop inside this line, but it is all pushing to the west, and for many we could see a few more inches pile up before the night is over. Temperatures are in the single digits and the teens. Our sub-zero wind chills certainly sticking around all night. Our sustained wind speeds are out of the northwest at around 25 to 30, and our wind gusts are at 40 and 50. Certainly enough with that snow to give us that near zero visibility. 52 miles per hour for those wind gusts in Hettinger. We just dropped to 41 in Bismarck. We were 49 just a few minutes ago. So lots of gusts out there. But here's the good news. We're seeing some of the strongest wind gusts now, and they're going to slowly taper overnight. The bad news is they're not going to taper fast enough for us to get out of that blizzard warning until early in the morning. So here's the blizzard forecast, or I should say the gust forecast. We'll call it the blizzard forecast too if you want. We're going to keep these strong gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour for another few more hours, but as we head into the overnight, we'll probably see them drop to, we're splitting hairs here, 40 to 45. We're still going to be probably strong enough to keep that blizzard criteria, but we're just seeing the strongest now. Once we start kind of getting through the morning on Friday, we'll start to see these numbers gradually improve. You'll feel a difference by Friday afternoon. So I suspect a lot of the road closures will probably stick around to at least Friday morning, because of course that's when the winds are going to start dying down. It's not until Friday night that these winds will probably be down to a more normal, around that 10 to 15 mile per hour range. Saturday, winds won't be a factor for you. So here's how the snow is going to go. Snow continuing to push off towards the west. We'll keep that scattered snow chance into the overnight, and as this low exits to the east heading into Friday, it takes that snow with it and takes the wind with it as well. We do have a small chance for some snow moving in on Saturday from the northwest. It should give you light accumulation if you do see anything from that. But here's what we could see between now and into Friday morning: an additional 3 to 4, possibly 5 inches in central North Dakota. It's going to be tough to measure because the winds are just too strong, but we're all getting another shot of snow from that line pushing into the west. Temperatures for tonight, single digits and teens. We are looking at highs tomorrow in the teens. Is another cold day, and then we've got another cold blast as we head into next week. We have very cold air moving in from the north. It's going to drop our highs down to sub-zero into the next week. In fact, the Climate Prediction Center giving us an outlook for next week, taking us into Christmas Day. It's going to be a cold one. Look at these shades of blue. We don't usually see that. That's like a 90% confidence that we're going to be below average heading into next week and into Christmas Day. So here are your next 3 days for Dickinson. Single digits as we head into Sunday. We're going to head into the next week sub-zero. We could stay sub-zero for days on end for us here. 0 into the Williston area once we get into Sunday. And here's your Minot 7-day forecast. We've got all sub-zero numbers into next week. Small chances for snow. We don't have a lot of snow moving in our direction, but we've got a lot of small little bursts moving in from the northwest. Here's the forecast for Bismarck. Again, once we get the snow out of the way, you'll want to get it shoveled heading into the weekend, because next week it's going to be very cold. Cold is, I was trying to find another way to say cold because I feel like I've said the word cold so much. Frigid,
There's a couple other words we just
Scary,
can't say
bone
now.
chilling, you know, anything
Yeah.
you can use. Just get ready.
All right, thanks for the warning, Amber. Coming up next in sports, taking the junior